Jessica Groves, the injuries that Dylan sustained happened on what date?
March 27th.
Dylan died on what date?
March 28th.
As she previously testified, Patricia Kraft said that she had looked at Dylan. Did she do anything else?
Objection. Leading.
Your Honor, did Patricia Kraft do anything else to examine
No.
Dylan? Where did you take Dylan after he died?
He was at our house for a couple days.
And then where did you take him?
To the well.
Did you murder Dylan Groves? Did you murder Dylan Groves?
Not intentionally.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Stratton, Mrs. Scott, you wish to cross-examine the witness?
Not at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
Does the state wish to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Hutchinson, you may inquire.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Probably.
Probably. Tell the jury how you killed this baby.
It was an accident.
Not your excuse. How did you murder this baby? How did you cause these injuries?
I have sit here and admitted.
Answer the question, please. How did you cause these injuries?
It was an accident.
Not your excuse for what happened. How did you cause these injuries? How did you cause those rib fractures?
By dropping him.
By dropping him. How did you cause that first 2-inch skull fracture?
I don't remember.
How did you cause that 1-inch skull fracture?
It had to be from dropping him.
How did you cause that complete upper arm fracture?
Nothing that I ever did was intentional.
I'm not asking for your excuse. How did you cause that complete upper arm fracture? Tell the jury.
I have to live with this for the rest of my life.
How did you cause that?
You have devoured my family.
Ms. Groves, you answer the questions that are asked of you. You understand?
I've admitted to my guilt.
How did you?
And I have to live without my children. I'm done talking to you.
You are talking to me because you're sitting on the witness stand. Tell them how you caused that injury. Judge, I ask you to instruct the witness to answer the question.
Ms. Groves, by testifying, you're subject to cross-examination. You have to answer the questions on cross-examination that are relevant to these proceedings. This question is a relevant question. You will answer the question at this time.
Tell the jury how you caused that complete upper arm fracture.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
You remember the day you said the injuries were caused on the 27th. And he died on the 28th. So you remember all that detail. But you don't remember how you caused that upper arm fracture.
No, I don't.
Tell the jury why you wrote on your calendar on April 24th, worst day ever, when Daniel was taken, but there was no entry about the worst day ever when you killed that baby.
I didn't kill my baby. It
You
was
didn't?
An accident.
How did you cause those injuries?
I don't remember.
Then how do you remember it was an accident?
Because I would never hurt my children intentionally. Never.
How did you cause those injuries?
I don't remember. I done told you that. And the worst day ever, the day that I lost my last child. Both of my children.
Look at this photograph, Jessica Groves. How do you not remember that? Tell the jury how it's possible that you would not remember doing that, if in fact you did it. Ma'am, tell the jury how you would not remember that.
Because my mind wasn't clear.
Why?
Because of drugs.
Are you telling this jury that all of these injuries occurred at one time? In one incident?
No.
How many times did you attack baby Dylan?
I never attacked him.
Then how many accidents did you have, Jessica Groves?
I don't remember.
Tell them what the accidents were.
You keep asking me the same questions. And
Because
you're
you're
gonna
not
get the
answering
same
the
answers.
question, ma'am.
I told you I don't remember.
When was it that your husband realized you were pregnant? Wait a minute. When was it you realized you were pregnant?
Probably when I was about 5.5 months.
Which was when? What month?
October.
When was it your husband knew you were pregnant?
Toward the end of October, beginning of November.
How is it your husband didn't know you were doped up the whole time you were pregnant?
Because I kept it a secret.
Why did you guys tell your son that a dream catcher hurt that baby?
Because it did.
Tell the jury about that. You said you didn't remember. Tell the jury what happened with that dream catcher.
I didn't think that dream catcher had injuries to that extent.
So that accident didn't cause his death?
No.
Tell him what accident did.
I don't remember. I can't tell you something that I can't remember.
Who wrapped this baby's body in 6 layers of plastic and duct tape? Who did that?
I did.
You did. Daniel Groves didn't help you with that?
Yes, he did.
Tell him what happened. Tell him about that concealment.
I wanted to be able to go back and get my baby.
Ma'am, I'm not asking you for comments. Tell the jury about the day you wrapped that baby in plastic. Tell them what happened.
I don't quite remember it all.
You don't remember that either.
I know it happened. I remember bits and pieces, but no, I don't remember. Because when he died, part of me died. I've just been on autopilot.
Ma'am, look at this picture.
It's exhibit number for such.
45, Your Honor. Where did you get all this stuff to wrap baby Dylan in?
Outside, I guess.
You guess. No, I'm asking you for real. Where did you get all this stuff?
I sure didn't get it out from under the kitchen sink.
Are you going to answer the question?
Outside.
You don't remember this chain? Those 6 layers of plastic and duct tape? 3 padlocks, 12 zip ties?
Not in detail, no I don't.
That's not a whole heck of a lot of planning.
No.
Why would you do that if you didn't murder this baby on purpose?
Because I was scared.
Scared of what?
Losing everything.
Now, why are you here telling this jury the story today?
Objection. She needs to allow her time to answer the questions.
She's not answering the question.
Overrule the sentence to make sure you don't talk over each other.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ask your next question.
I want you to explain to the jury this process up here.
I can't.
Why?
Because I don't recall.
Who drove baby Dylan out to that well?
We both did.
Tell the jury how that happened and what you did.
We took him out to the well.
How'd you get there?
On the four-wheeler.
And then what?
We put him in the well, and we sit in the field and cried.
Why is it that when we watch this video of you and your husband at the sheriff's office, there's not all this crying? I'm so worried about the dogs. Is that what you said?
I was in shock. I've been in shock. I've never got a chance to grieve the death of my baby.
Jessica, did you, and you only, cause the death of your son, Dylan Groves?
Yes.
Did Daniel Groves participate in the killing of Dylan?
No.
Was Daniel Groves aware of any of the injuries that you caused Dylan that may have led to his death?
No.
Did you hide all injuries that you caused Dylan from your husband?
Yes.
I'm going to object all these leading questions.
Sustained. Rephrase your questions, Mr. Chair.
We approach, Your Honor.
On that issue, you need to approach. Just rephrase your questions.
Jessica Groves, did you only assist in the placement of Dylan's body after his death?
Sustained. Rephrase your question, Mr. Strack. No leading.
I have a second, Your Honor.
You just told this jury that your husband didn't know about these injuries.
No, he did not.
But your 15-year-old son did?
No, he did not.
So your 15-year-old son lied in here yesterday when he said this whole baby's head where his hair would be was black and bruised? Look at the jury. Are you calling your son a liar?
No, he's not.
Your Honor, I would object. I did not believe that was a characterization or the nature of the testimony yesterday.
Overruled.
How is it that your son saw this baby's head swollen and black, but your husband didn't? Look at the jury. Explain that to them.
I can't explain that to him because
what?
I don't know.
You don't know. You seem to know a lot of answers to Ms. Scott's questions. Answer the question to the jury. How did your 15-year-old son see these injuries, know about them, but your husband didn't? Ms. Groves.
I don't know.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Hutchins.